right, beautiful. Hi, guys. Welcome. Happy Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. This is your mini medium on the A1R Psychic Radio and the forever and always beautiful Moonstruck TV. And I'll tell you, I am here with so much excitement and so many fun things happening and just such good energy after this last week and what's to come this weekend. So I can't wait to see really, what energy comes again of our readings today. And every week has just been phenomenal. So I had a great week. Some of you may know I had my big 50th. So on June 15th, on Sunday, and on Father's Day, I got to share my birthday and Father's Day, and I got to share a big milestone birthday, big 50. So it was wonderful. It was so great, and we ended up on Saturday, went to a parade and a family reunion, and then my family ultimately surprised me. And I laugh. I'm like, they pulled the wool over this psychic's eyes, so they got away with with me not knowing. How about that? And it was amazing. It was fun. I cried, and even though it was a tough weekend for me because of my dad's passing. And my dad's passing, his anniversary actually was on Monday. And, I really, I wasn't feeling well and had a lot of just kind of heaviness. But also on my birthday on Sunday, June 15th, apparently we had a very strong solar flare. So if you guys were feeling, tired on Sunday into Monday, or just feeling out of sorts or sad, or you just didn't feel great, it could very well be because of that solar flare we had, that crazy energy. But things are on the up and up now. So, and here in Utah, it's getting very warm. It's getting very toasty, which I love. I'm not complaining. But sometimes here it goes from 70 to 60 and then all the way up to 100. So you just never know. But that can kind of mess with just your natural rhythms, right? So I was, had a couple of days of not feeling great and slept a lot, but I'm here and so excited to see what this week is going to be bringing. And also, this weekend, I want to kind of share a couple things with you all. If you are local, if you're here in Utah, or you want to just come and visit me in Utah, I will be having a fun bus. We're going to be taking a fun bus leaving Saturday morning, and the fun bus is going to be really hopping on this fun bus, fun bus, and we're going to be celebrating my birthday, celebrating my anniversary, and then also, of course, we'll be channeling loved ones that have crossed over on the way to Wendover, Nevada. So here in Utah, we got to drive a couple hours to go gamble. But it's fun. We get on the bus, we party, we have a good time. We channel loved ones that have crossed. We get beautiful messages. We get to Wendover. We get to sit and go to the little town of Wendover and gamble. And if I'm a big gambler, I love to gamble. So about 6 hours, just fun and games, and hopefully win big. And then we hop on the bus and come back into Salt Lake. And of course, I'll be even channeling on the way back. And it's just a really fun full day from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. of just a fun time and so much, good memories. So I have very few tickets left. So if you are hearing this and or you hear this before Saturday or hopefully soon, snag your tickets. All the information is on my website, which is mini dash the little hyphen medium.com, and all of my upcoming events are there. I have so many exciting things. My next one, I'll be in Gettysburg, so I'll be in Pennsylvania and be doing the Gettysburg Battlefield Bash. Now, if there's a place that has some crazy, amazing energy, it is in Gettysburg, my friends. So I went there last year and did the Gettysburg Battlefield Bash, which is a charitable event, Christmas in July. and did readings. And then this year, they've invited me back, which I'm so grateful for. And I'll actually be doing an event. So I'll be doing a gallery reading where people will come and very intimate, I think about 40 to 50, and just a very private event of connecting and channeling. So it's amazing. Just that energy, it's incredible, and just the people. I'll tell you, I love working with the paranormal. I love working with people that love the science and the excitement of the paranormal. And these events are just fun, rubbing elbows with, the people that, your famous peeps, the, ghost hunters and kindred spirits. And I got to also meet in New Jersey last year. I got to meet a couple of uh, very famous people in the paranormal world. So, but it's fun. It's exciting. So lots of good things to come. And then, of course, every Wednesday is my podcast on A1R Psychic Radio. So it's good times. Lots of good things coming. Lots of more exciting events. So before we get to our first caller, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to read a message. Now, I could not decide if I wanted to pull an affirmation or if I wanted to pull a message from spirit. And I have been getting such strong connections with the other side. So I wanted to share this, and I pulled the 25th card. Now, I've been seeing the number 25 today. So again, these are numbers that will connect with your loved ones that have crossed. And 25th of a month, the age of 25, February 5th. These are, we could be going back 25 years ago, but they like to use these numbers to validate who they are. But then it flipped to the number 52. So it's a mirror effect of where they could have died, 25 years ago, and they would have been 52 this year. It's kind of that way where that connects, or February 5th, and they would have been 52. So you get the gist, right? So we'll see how that 2552 connects even tonight or tonight after 7 o'clock p.m. So here in about an hour on my Facebook page, I'm going to be doing a couple hours of free readings. So if you're interested, go over to my Facebook page, and all of that is on mini-medium.com as well. And we'll see how that connects. But in addition to that, let me throw this out there really quick. I kept seeing, and I'm not sure where all this candy is available, but there's a candy called Zotz, Z-O-T-Z, and it's a hard candy. And once you bite into it, it has like a fizzy center, fizzes in your mouth, and very, fairly popular candy when I was younger, and it's still out. And whoever this soul is, this beautiful spirit that's been with me, kept showing me that candy and how important it was that would validate them. So just some interesting things. So if you connect with this, message me or let me know. But then I felt a sense of needing to pull a message from this Talking to Heaven deck, which very simple message, but and I know why, because this message is so beautiful. And the message from Spirit. Now, this is for anyone who can take this, who needs to hear this from your loved one on the other side. And it says, I always give you a good night kiss. And I'll kind of show you how beautiful this card is. And you can see, the heart shaped. And that's very important too, because we see a lot of heart shaped things when we have our loved ones in spirit around us, and heart shaped rocks or the clouds. So I think that's a big part of where this message is also going to validate your signs that you get. So very simple. Wanted to just share that with you, and let you know your loved ones are with you, and giving you those good night kisses and letting you know that they're okay, right? So, okay, all right, beautiful. Well, we're going to go ahead and take my first caller, and I believe this is Jenna from New Jersey. Hi, Jenna. This is Stephanie, Mini Medium. How are you, my friend?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing so good, so good. How can I help you tonight?
Well, I have lost a lot of people. I had I was 6 months pregnant, and I was
Mm,
like 18 years old. I'm 43. And I wonder if it's like because I have a hard time, hard time with it. If
Yeah.
my dad's around, if it's a he or a she.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm going to tell you right off, my friend. I don't know if you had heard me talking about numbers that I get today. The number 25 has been
Yeah,
very strong. And I just put the math together, my friend. And it was 25 years ago that you had, this unfortunate miscarriage that's lost. So when you were 18 and now we're 43, it's 25 years
yeah,
ago. So do you see how the 25 already? This is
yeah,
it's
yeah.
beautiful. I love it. Um, and it really is even, people will say, well, how can you connect or get messages from a spirit that didn't get much time here in the physical world? And the things I tell them as well, we may not get a whole lot of, obviously, there's not much validation because they didn't have time here, but we sure can get messages from them validating what's going on in your life now and things that I would not know,
Okay,
they're and
okay,
I yeah, so we'll definitely see if we can't pick up some messages of even guidance from this cute little soul. I'll even tell you kind of gender of where I've been drawn to with that, but I'll tell you, hun, a soul is a soul. It does not matter how long that
right.
soul is here. But I truly believe in what's called incarnation, and that's where the soul didn't get much time here in the physical, passes over, goes into the spirit realm, and then gets to come back into this lifetime, connected to you, whether it's your next child, a grandchild, whatever it may be. So I truly believe that, truly do. So we'll even see if we can, connect with incarnation and see if that even applies. But also, what I loved, hun, was the fact that the message said, I always give you a good night kiss. And, that even that simple message from the soul of your little baby is so sweet and so precious. And it even reminds me of something that I see you doing, kissing, your
Mhm.
baby's good night, So I think it's beautiful. I think it's something that, we it gives us comfort, gives us comfort. So um okay, all right. And well, I just pulled a few cards for you just so I can see if there's any other validations of connections. So let me see here now. All right, I'm going to focus for a moment because, boy, you are absolutely right, my friend. You have many on the other side. Even as I'm
I
um,
do.
yeah, even as I'm opening myself up and um, even, and you're still very young. We are very young, my friend, to have this many on the other side. I have several as well. Um, but I'll tell you, there's such a significant number coming up, even. And so I want to, outside of the number 25 that was connecting with you. So do you resonate? Do you connect with the number 14? So 1 4, 14th of a month, January 4th, 2014. Um, that
January
number is
14th. My my dog passed away.
okay. Okay. Perfect. And I'll pick up on your fur babies. I will pick up on your fur babies. So, um, and okay. Now, uh, do you okay, I have a very young female and very young for me, boy, even a very childlike energy. So whether this is mom or this can be even a connection with, boy, this is not mom. This is very much a
Yeah.
friend. This is a very close younger female, sister,
Oh, okay.
um, cousin. So, and there's even a sense of where I need to tell you that, I'm looking at your cards to see where they're trying to communicate. And you pulled three swords in this tarot mix. And the swords really are about you fighting and defending and protecting. And I feel that you've done that your whole life, my friend. It's been,
Yeah,
having to,
absolutely.
right, to fight, defend, protect. And even, even if we go back when you were 18, 25 years ago, even that time of your life, really having to grow up very fast, very fast. And I see these things now. I'll tell you, I'm on mom's side, which is interesting because, usually around Father's Day, you would think we would connect with the men or the fathers, but you have a beautiful maternal mother. So this would be grandmother, mom's mom. So mom's mom has
Yeah.
crossed over. Okay. Um, and okay. Want you to be very mindful. I feel with her, she is she is how do I put this? She's spicy. She's kind of a feisty little lady. She's a feisty
Yeah.
grandma. There's a sense of her just like no filter. I'm going to tell you as it is. So
Yeah.
um, she I've been trying to get messages about your little one, the miscarriage, and I'll tell you, boy, you have children now? She keeps showing me two,
No.
and you no children
No.
now. Okay. So the
No.
number two is really connected
That
to
no,
either
that's
two.
my sister. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's your sister. Okay. So she's validating the two. Now, you're the fun aunt, right? That's, you're the fun, you've got this boy, that's what she's shown me is that very beautiful your grandma. Boy, she's got a lot to say. I keep pausing because I keep hearing her. Now, is there a bit of a disconnect with your sister though right now?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, hon, okay. This is why grandma's here. This is why she's showing me the two children to let us know, who she's wanting to bring in. And, you know, uh, boy, she is just so sad. There's a sense of just wishing that the two of you would go back to, when you were younger, when things were,
Yeah.
simple, of course. Yeah. And, earlier I was saying that I kept seeing, I had a spirit coming in and I still have that feeling of them being with me. And I don't know, I know you're in New Jersey and I'm going to be in New Jersey in November. I'm going to be
Oh,
visiting in New
well.
Jersey. So, but we have, so these candies called Zots, Zotz. And I don't know, honestly, where they're available, but they're a hard candy. You bite into
Simple.
it. And did you ever have
Yeah.
Zots?
No, it's a hard candy, and what do they do?
So it's a hard candy, and then inside is like a, excuse me, a fizziness that fizzes in your mouth. It's really interesting um, kind of candy.
Really?
It's like biting into, you know, um, the hard candy is hollow, but it
Well,
has this,
yeah. Well,
yeah.
maybe it's because my grandma's from Poland, and we're Polish, so
Oh, I
maybe.
gotcha. Okay, I gotcha. Okay, need you say more? I gotcha. I really, yeah, your grandma's very creative. But I want to tell you some things that your grandma's showing me is really, and I'm very
Sorry.
transparent. Can you hear me okay, hon?
Yes, yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
okay. Okay. So I want you to just know I'm going to be very transparent and honest because grandma sure is. But
No
um,
problem.
okay, please take some time here. I would say very as soon as you can, my friend, and just a simple message to to your sister, text message, phone call, whatever it may be, and try to just it doesn't mean you have to make amends, but grandma's just wanting you,
Yeah,
to show this love, and I really feel that it's you were meant to be here today. You were meant to be on tonight. And I feel it's a lot because grandma knows that the two of you need each other. And then with this,
right.
like, I'll tell you, I don't know if you ever had growing up. My mom would always say, I hope you have a daughter just like you. And I
Yes,
did. And
yeah, yeah.
yep.
Mhm,
I have two of
mhm.
them now. And I feel without a doubt, my friend, this sweet little soul that you lost 25 years ago, where that 25 was coming in, is a little girl. There's a sense of
Yeah.
where I
Oh,
feel
is it? It's a little
I
girl?
really
Wow.
do. Yep. And it really kind of falls in line with, I hope you have a
Yeah.
daughter just like you, um, but I feel that it's a sense of, where grandma or even any other loved ones on the other side wanting to give you um, the kind of, I won't say the lesson, but kind of that, the lesson of what it's like to be a mother to, to a daughter. But I'll tell you, even though, the sweet baby didn't make it, there is a sense of why grandma's saying, please make amends with your sister, because even that will help
Mhm.
to heal the heart, if that makes sense. So, so just think
Yeah.
about that, hon, okay? Think about that. But, um, and I'm gonna hang with you for a little bit through the rest of the show, if you're okay with that. I'll just keep you as my
Yeah,
only
no
caller.
problem.
Okay, good. Because your grandma's got a few more things to say. Now, uh, with your sister though, she's taking me out of the state of New Jersey. Does she live in a different state, or did?
No,
There's
she's
Okay.
different city. I mean, like, yeah, she's far from me. Like 2 hours away from her.
Okay. That's a little bit of a distance, but I don't feel,
But yeah.
yeah.
I'm
She's,
sorry.
no, you're okay, hon. She's just, boy, she's really showing me, um, now is mom still alive? Is mom still here?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. My
There,
mom's yeah. My dad is.
yeah. Okay. There's just a sense where grandma is showing me a pretty substantial distance with the female in your life. And this can even be emotional distance. So that very well can be with your sister, and even 2 hours, it's a bit of a jaunt, um but she is just so adamant and wanting for you to touch base. And I really feel it's even your sister thinking about you now, and you thinking about her, but yet we're both so stubborn. We don't want to call each other, or text each other.
Mhm.
Um, and, I'm telling you, there's a reason for this where I feel your sister needs you. And that's why grandma's so, adamant, and why the 25, and why the little girl. And even that, your sweet little fur baby, bringing up your fur baby. There's such a maternal energy that you carry. And even though, we don't have children right now, but, that's where I feel grandma's trying to help you to connect in that way.
Yeah.
Now, also, one
Oh,
more thing here. Oh, yeah. Um,
God.
hang
I'm
on.
sorry.
No, you're good, hun. No, your grandma's given me a whole lot. I keep trying to hear her. She's wanting to tell you congratulations, celebration. There's a sense of where I'm just seeing balloons everywhere. So for me, that's the sense of happy birthday, or this is
Yeah, my birthday just
congratulations.
passed.
Okay. Oh, perfect. Well, happy birthday. I love
Yeah,
it.
on
Are
June
you
15th.
are you serious? Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, Janet, that's my birthday. My birthday's June 15th.
Oh, no, you're lying.
No,
Are you serious?
yes. Oh my, this is why your grandma's wanting me to tell you happy birthday. Well, that's awesome. So we share look at, we're birthday twins. I love it. That's
Yeah,
incredible.
we're twins
The
now.
chance, yeah, the chance of that is so slim, my friend. So slim, right? So well,
Yeah.
happy belated. I turned 50 though, so just a little bit older.
Oh,
um
43.
Yeah. Oh, that's incredible. Well, and it landed on Father's Day. And I know
Yeah.
you mentioned you've lost your dad, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I have as well. So I know that it can be a tough, day to share, a celebration,
Yeah.
and, but this is your grandma's way of just even letting you know in her kind of roundabout way that she's with dad. So, and I love that she wanted to make sure I got that in before we wrap up. But I've got about 90 seconds, hun, but I just wanted to tell you,
Okay.
just thank you so much for being so open. And if you're up still here in the next about a half hour or so, I'm going to be hopping on my Facebook page, which is Mini Medium. It's
Okay.
very simple, and doing
Okay.
even more. even more free readings. So if you hop on, let me know who you are, say hi, and we may have a little bit more from grandma or dad, maybe.
Okay.
So, okay.
Thank
All right.
you.
Oh my gosh, you're so welcome, hon, and happy birthday. And hopefully we'll
And
talk to
happy
you soon.
birthday to you too.
Okay, thank you so much. All right, and have a good night.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Okay,
And tell my
you
grandma to
betcha.
say good night. I don't know if it's day or night there, but
Yeah, well, yep, she hears you, hon.
yeah. Well,
All right.
right.
Bye, bye, hon.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye-bye. All right, you guys, isn't that crazy, incredible? Someone from, New Jersey to Utah here, and we share the same birthday. What are the chances? So, but I just have had such a fun night and so glad we got to connect again. But I will see you guys next week. Go and check out my website, mini-medium.com, for all of the upcoming events and all my social media stuff. And I'll see you next week. Okay.